Alright, seriously? This place is a goddamn maze. How the hell do I get out?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh?
Oh, God.
Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Oh. Fine. There.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? I'll not suffer either. Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead, didn't he? Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were he to tell us all he knows.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
You.
Just piss off. I ain't interested in talking, understand? It's too late for regrets. My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in.
I don't know. It really feels like Lanzo would be. I mean, he. Okay.
He made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me.
Well, that's too bad.
That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath.
Don't call me cuz.
That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment.
Hey, you.
Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. The head jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
Oh, good. Can release prisoners. Well, I don't want to do that. I'll come back to this. Hey, Bunny. I know, you're waiting for me, aren't you, Bunny? God, Bunny's amazing. Bunny's great. Well, most of the time. Sometimes Bunny does very, very dumb things, and quite frankly, it makes me want to rage sometimes that Bunny doesn't want to help out when Bunny should be, because last I checked, I'm the Arisen here, not Bunny. But Bunny is mine. My Bunny. Okay, I guess we'll go in the morning to the palace place.
Not much has changed.
Seeing as the game has decided to lead me to it, fine, might as well. Otherwise, I'm going to keep hearing about it from the damn NPCs. Wait. No, we don't. No, we don't. We'll do that. We'll do that in the next one. Hang on. I just remembered. Fairy Stone. Fernworth. Let's go. And then we can Fairy Stone back. Brant.
My fullest confidence.
Hey, yo.
Has there been some development, Your Majesty?
Oh, there has been. Let me tell you what I've been through. There you go.
Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then. I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The stuff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal, yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded and given such perilous tasks, 'tis contemptible indeed.
Oh, it's terrible.
Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames, which are sacred to the Batali people. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control of pawns? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling pawns. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. She would doubtless lose their confidence. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar upon which our rightful claim will rest. 'Tis most valuable. So pray, exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought be used.
Okay. No, no, no. Stand up. Alright, let's go see Sven.
Beg pardon, sir.
Oh my god.
But you are the Arisen.
Another one?
Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it's a matter best kept from prying ears.
Oh my god. It's like I just want to go to one spot and the game just constantly drags me elsewhere.
Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon, for yet Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that indeed, when the time comes
Okay, that's
for you
cool
to
and all.
announce your... And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I should be well glad to see my hopes for our kingdom and...
Dulled regalia sword. Find someone to repair the dulled regalia sword. That's cool. I will do that in just a damn moment.
Seems my You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Shut the hell up. I'll be wherever I want. Sven, there you are, finally.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on.
See for
Have
yourself.
you learned aught of the... 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose, which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought. Yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do.
That's cool. What's this? Let's see, Sir Augustine's letter. Cool.
I know
And a
not what
fairy
to do.
stone. I'll be sure to use it right away. A courtly tunic, courtly breeches. Oh, goody. Thanks. Just what I never wanted. Thanks. Alright. Let's go see if we can get the hell out of here, and then we can go do that one palace quest that the game was taking me to. Okay, so now I have to go and do this quest over here, which is to return to this place in the morning. Looks pretty morning to me. You ladies are gonna have to wait outside, though.
And who might?
Sir Arisen.
Oh, there
You've
you
come
are.
Just in time. Sir Ermhild. 'Tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this
Okay.
affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
Wait, I wasn't
O
given a
lambent
description.
flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Bandit bill of arrest. Let's see, his right arm was wounded during the attack. Description, wears his hair tied back. His right arm was wounded during the attack. Okay.
Suppose I'm tired. I barely slept a wink.
Okay, so apparently you just have to use photo mode. And apparently you should be able to find this guy. So... this looks to be about the guy right here. His arm looks scarred.
What do ye want? Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me?
We sure are.
Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
I'm panting. I think I'm out of stamina.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
But I can.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable. Consider now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Is this going to be the part in which we, go into a hot spring? Is this basically going to be like every anime's beach episode?
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Okay, apparently not.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Thanks. Woo. Well. Completed. Shadowed prayers. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, let's go over to the jail and let's go free Hugo. Now that he's no longer... well, I mean, he was never really on top of the priority list, but, seeing as the quest has decided it's going to take me over here, let's go free Hugo.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Ain't funny, really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
How would you know?
Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Okay.
What are ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye?
Question him.
Go on then, and don't come back. What's
Okay,
this?
then.
Come for another laugh, have ye?
Question
Go
him.
on then. What's this? Come for
Get
another
gold.
laugh. Coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something.
I like how I'm
as thanks
blocking
for
the
your
whole entire
generosity,
door.
cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail.
Really now?
Reckon you suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I got this job. If you want to know who I...
Hey, you.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape.
You're a real weirdo. Is there anyone in here? No. Hugo. Hugo, come here. Okay, fine. You.
Aye. What can I do for you? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined.
Why are you itching?
Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone.
Oh no. How will I ever live with that?
Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
Why? What are we gonna do?
Well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
Interesting. Alright, well then I guess we'll just head on over to the prison again. Yay! I'm definitely not slowly losing my mind. Having to run back and forth. You know, just... Okay.
I've all I need right here.
Now, where was I bound again?
Just a short rest, then I'll be on.
If this experiment was...
Wonder if anyone would notice.
Rest. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole.
You learned of this coral snake's new hideout.
What do you want now?
Tell him what Breft said.
What? He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Okay, let's try restarting here. Alright, we managed to do everything now that we didn't kill the guards.
What do you want now?
Tell him what Breft said.
What? He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he?
Yeah, he did.
No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Sorry, Hugo. But it's not really a
With a new
lie.
hideout.
Hey, you.
Greetings, sir. You hear about the whelp, I presume? Aye, I've not forgotten our arrangement. But I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some extenuating circumstances, but the lad's still a thief. They're not convinced he should be released so soon. Normally, I'd let the matter lie, but methinks I could find the courage to try again with only a little motivation. What say you, sir? Have you any words of encouragement for me?
Yeah, it's the sound of jingling coins. Is that a really good language to speak? Oh no.
Aye, that's just what I needed to hear. I'll see about securing the lad's release anon. You really must care for the whelp to go so far for him. Let's hope he's worth it, eh?
Yeah, let's hope he's worth it. You. Alright, I guess we gotta rest another day. Come on, ladies, let's go.
If you're
All
looking
right.
for the whelp, you'll not find him here. He's escaped. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Took a knife to the gullet. Not hard to guess whose 'twas. Consign it. Suppose he was rotten to the core after all, like the rest of those snakes.
So, I killed him after all, and I wasted my money for nothing. You.
Ugh.
Okay, you've got nothing to say. Good. Okay. So wait, how did he escape? Alright, so apparently we're supposed to head now to the ancient battleground. We're supposed to just sort of take an ox cart there and then just kind of go there as fast as possible. Alright, let's go. I honestly just absolutely despise how much running back and forth this game just completely sends you into. It's just... I really wish they dialed back on this. We'll cut back when we get to the ancient battleground. Is this it?
You know who you're dealing with. Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
How about you?
I'm gonna
Are you gonna... Ow. Okay, they're not playing around. I just zapped him to death. Whoa.
I'll not be done in by the likes of you.
Okay, let's see if I can get them up. Okay, no. Ow. Get rid of these archers. Get him, bunny. Okay, more high palladium. Okay, that guy's dead. You killed Lanzo.
You? This your work then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fine. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What am I to do now?
Live an honest life.
An honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now. Oi. Listen, do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened?
I do.
I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets, and no one would want me working for them, would they?
I know of a place that might.
You know of a place I could work? Where?
Never mind.
What? Are you toying with me? Piss off!
Wait, why would it give me that option, but it didn't give me an option afterwards? Alright, so apparently I have to go and do something, so... once again, we have to, again, do a lot of running back and forth. So, Fairy Stone... Back Patal. This game really just absolutely drains my patience in so many unforgivable ways that it's actually kind of terrible. I'm starting to see why it actually has so many negative reviews. Like, running back and forth is one thing, but for God's sake, it's so terrible.